everyone. Just give me a second. I am going to tweet this out and let people know that. Okay, sent that out. Let's go to my Twitter. An hour or so. All right, tweeted that out. And we are. Oh, I have to turn my volume down. There we go. All right. Hello, everyone. We have a fun stream today. We will be talking about Mr. Dream. He just made a response, and it's very interesting. I made a stream about this earlier, saying that I'm excited to see Dream's response, and it was pretty interesting. So I thought we'd be talking about that today. I'm gonna give it like a minute or so to let people come in. We have a ton of people in here right now, but I think that it would be. I just want to give people a second before I begin because I have a lot of things I want to say, and I don't really feel like backtracking that much. So I want to give people a second to come in. So feel free to get situated, get ready, get comfortable. Grab your drink of whatever that chooses to be, or whatever that is. Let me get this. If you could do me a favor, leave a like on the stream. I don't really know how YouTube streams work, but maybe it'll get pushed more. Gotta love the thumbnail. Yeah, I honestly the thumbnail is just funny. Don't look into it that deeply. It was a really funny photo of Dream. Like when Dream was like nominated, there were so many like memeable screenshots. I don't know, man. It was funny. Yo, we got 3:45 in here. Okay. I'm gonna give it like 20 more seconds before I actually begin talking about the subject at hand, because I just want to give a few more people a chance to come in because we have a lot of people in here right now. Hello, good morning. Just James, thank you for the dono. Just turned December 24 here. Dang, what time zone even, man? Like it's still the 23rd for me. Dang, we got 413 in here, and that's a 416. We got a lot of people in here. Hi, guys. I have a schedule for I have a schedule for today's stream. First thing, I'm going to be talking about Dream's response. I watched it, and I think just very short answer. He did a pretty good job. But we'll be getting more into that. After that, I'm going to be talking about statistics and how things happen on statistics and how they can be, they can be easily manipulated. Just kind of like talking about statistics in general. I will be actually talking a lot about things that aren't even related to Dream, but are at the same time. After that, I want to talk about echo chambers and mob mentality, and that's going to be very general as well. After that, I kind of want to talk about media bias. So not even talking about Dream at that point. I will be talking about media bias and things that are interesting to me there. And then finally, I'm going to be talking about why I retracted my original statement that was positive for Dream, even though I still believe that he's innocent. And I'll explain why I retracted that original statement that got quite a few likes on Twitter just because I didn't think it was the greatest one. Anyways, we got 400 people in here. Jesus, that's a lot of people. Good morning. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you are subscribed. Leave a like in the video, and we shall begin shortly. I just want to read a few questions, and then we'll get right into it. I have to go. Peace. Good evening. It's basically the afternoon for me. I don't know. All right, we got enough people in here. I think I can start. We shall begin. Also doesn't look like it's only like a 1 second delay, which is kind of nice. It's normally a lot worse. All right, so if you haven't watched the response, it's about 23 minutes long. And you got to watch it yourself. But I just want to say, first of all, I want to say the response, much better than the original response Dream gave. The first response Dream gave, he retracted it for a reason. It didn't really convince anyone that, I don't know. It was, at the same time, I feel personally, if I was called out, I would probably respond in a kind of unrefined, more vitriolic way in the beginning. But at the same time, anyways, he made a real response today and was actually pretty good. I want to talk a little bit about that. And then I want to talk about statistics and all this other kind of less fun things. Anyways, so Dream got a Dream got a professional statistician, or at least someone who has a PhD in statistics, and I'm assuming also understands Minecraft to a degree. One of the reasons why I didn't originally respond to it, and I'll be talking more about that later, is because I don't understand Minecraft that well. Um, Sorry, I'm getting a bit distracted because I didn't expect so many people to be watching me right now, to be honest. But I'm happy that you guys are here with me this morning. But anyways, so Dream responded to his speedrun allegations with with at the end of the day, he came out with the receipts. I don't like when people say "ooh, the receipts," but he came out with the receipts, man. Like he came out with he came out with statistics, he came out with evidence, and he kind of went through every point that was in the original accusation against him, which I think was very good. Here's the thing: I'm not going to be a source of authority for if his response was accurate or not. Because here's the thing: I haven't taken a PhD level statistics course. I am actually taking a college level statistics course in a couple weeks, so maybe I'll be able to come back to the situation and give a bit more, I don't know, I'll give a bit more background to it. But also, I don't understand Minecraft that well. So I'm coming from this as the perspective of a viewer who has a okay understanding of statistics and an okay understanding of Minecraft. If anything, I understand statistics more than I do Minecraft. So I'm not going to talk about the specific things that he alluded to, the specific data points he gave, just because I can't really validate them. I also couldn't validate the original ones against him. That's the thing. Oh, look what time it is. It is sellout timer. If you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like. Anyways, here's the thing. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you might have caught my live stream that I posted or that I streamed about a week ago. And in that live stream, because here's the thing, for the last 2 weeks, I've been getting so many people saying, Connor, you gotta talk about the dream thing, bro. You gotta talk about the dream thing. I was like, okay. So then I looked into it. And here's the thing, with the original video on Dream, they gave a bunch of data, they gave a bunch of statistics, but here's the thing, I didn't understand it. As someone who doesn't understand Minecraft, and as someone who doesn't understand statistics that well, especially Minecraft, I didn't understand it. And here's the thing, I didn't feel comfortable coming out with a position saying the Dream cheated back in the day, when that was kind of what everyone was saying, because I didn't feel comfortable in my understanding of the statistics. Obviously, it looked pretty bad when it was presented that way, but here's the thing, I'm someone who's kind of a politics junkie, I'm a fan of that stuff, I've been, I'm interested in that stuff, and I have seen bias all the time. And here's an argument I made on stream a week ago. So when two politicians try and pass a bill, both of them are going to come in with a set of statistics, facts, and not always, but hear me out on this. Both politicians for two different sides will come out with statistics, facts, and an argument. Both these statistics might be correct. But just because it points to a certain fact doesn't necessarily mean that it validates a narrative. And that's one thing I don't think I really enunciated correctly in one of my previous videos. Basically, that while a statistic is always true, it is true for the number it speaks of. It is not necessarily validating the narrative that it is that someone is trying to attach it to. For example, yeah, just watch his response. I also just watched his response. Correlation isn't causation. 3 of the most important words, but I think enough people know about that. Criticism does not equal hate. Yeah, no, I agree with that. And I think that I was so uncomfortable making a video for would be okay, but I was very uncomfortable making a video jumping to the conclusion that Dream was guilty, because I just didn't feel comfortable with the evidence that was there. I didn't understand it. And here's the thing. I am very happy that I can come on live and say, I was kind of right. Trust me, I'm that kind of person that if I took a stand when it was the unpopular opinion and I was somewhat right, or at least not wrong, I will happily say it. But, so anyways, what did Dream say? Someone said, basically, Dream went through his response video, and he kind of just, every single point that was against him, he kind of just responded to it pretty well, in my opinion. Like, at the end of the day, I have no reason to believe that Dream cheated anymore. I was kind of concerned in the beginning. I know 1 in a 7.5 trillion chance was apparently a misleading statistic point at the end of the day. And here's the thing, I got to be careful when I speak about specifics from the videos because I'm going to reiterate this again. And oh, my watch is going off. It is Cello timer. If you are new to the channel, subscribe. Anyways, the reason why I am very uncomfortable making any references to the statistics or to the facts in the videos is just because I don't understand Minecraft that well. And I have a better understanding of statistics, but still not a great one compared to probably what I needed. So I can't say that, this fact is wrong and this fact is right. But as a casual viewer, as I'm sure plenty of you are too, as a casual viewer, I have no reason to believe the Dream is cheated anymore. I have no reason to believe that. And I have a list of things I want to say, but I think I'm going to say them out of order. It's whatever. So here's the thing. Hi, Kian, what's up? I originally made a tweet saying the Dream was innocent. And I still stand by that. I personally stand by that. The reason why I deleted the tweet was it wasn't the greatest logic. I said it is unlikely for him to do it. It doesn't make sense. And to be fair, a lot of people have done stupid things where it doesn't make sense. So if anyone was thinking I retracted on my concept that Dream was innocent, no, I kept him. I still hold true by the innocent until proven guilty. And I understand when the video came out from the mod team that it definitely looked guilty. But at the end of the day, I was waiting till his response. Probably for me, hey, Chicken, thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. Anyways, I think the thing that kind of like spoke, like the thing for me that was the most telling, and when I was like, hold up, guys, hold our horses here, was when Dream said, I'm getting a PhD in statistics to come out with a response. I kind of just assumed at that point people would kind of hold up and be like, wait a minute. If he's going to come back with statistics, maybe the first set wasn't as, convincing as we once thought. Kian said, as soon as Dream talked about paying, yeah, exactly. I just said that. That's funny. I knew he wasn't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's a good point. I mean, it kind of just great minds think alike. What can I say? Just kidding. But no, I 100% agree that it was. I kind of was always kind of like iffy about the video since I didn't understand it. But the second that Dream said, "Oh, I'm actually coming out with my own set of statistics," it really made me think. Wait a minute. I've known for I think it's knowledge that is sometimes forgotten that that a set of statistics does not always mean the narrative is correct. The statistics will always be true, but it's the narrative that people are trying to use to paint a picture isn't always the same. I think Dream was interesting when he said, what are the odds that you loaded into you load up Minecraft today. And remember, I'm kind of speaking out of my booty, trying not to get demonetized. I'm kind of speaking on my butt right now, but because I'm talking about Minecraft, so give me a second. But if you think about it, what are the odds that you loaded up a Minecraft world where the seed was completely random? And it's like, I don't know, number. And I do have to agree that I think the original argument that just because something is unlikely means that someone cheated, that was super, super convincing. But anyways, let's move on to the next thing I want to talk about. Thing I want to talk about is how the dream situation was covered, and how I wasn't a huge fan of how it was covered. So a lot of people who covered the Dream cheating situation, I have nothing against them. If anything, I'm a fan of a lot of their content, but it almost seemed to all go in the same way. Everyone was like, dang man, he cheated. Like there's 100% proof. Like, I don't know. I just personally wasn't that comfortable with everyone saying the same thing. No one even questioned the original video. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I made my live stream a while back, or why I made my live stream a week ago, saying, "Come on, guys, let's hold up. Statistics are true, but they're not always true. Statistics will always be true with the numbers, but that doesn't mean that the narrative is true, if that makes any sense. I'm not wording that incredibly well, but I'm doing my best here. I'm on live. I have no script. I'm really just kind of just talking right now. So if I say something, if I retract or if I backtrack or anything, just realize that I'm speaking live. This is harder than it looks. Just bit of a sellout timer. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Leave a like in the video. All that fun jazz. But here's the thing. So the community in outside the Minecraft community, let me just say, I would say the commentary community, the news community, a lot of people really started commenting about the situation, and I don't know. I wasn't really comfortable with the fact that it was like the reply was it was like a monolith. It was one reply. Everyone said the same thing. Hold up. Chicken, thank you for the $50, man. I appreciate that. It's a big one. I keep leaning towards Dream is innocent. Not only is statistics not enough to convince someone, all the notable MCYTs from what I've seen don't think he's cheated. Yeah, also, he made a response video if you guys haven't already seen. I had to kind of find it. It wasn't really promoted to me that much, which is weird. Just so it's clear, I currently, and I probably will continue, innocent. I watched his response. I kind of held that position before, but now I'm like even more believing that position, if that makes sense. So one thing I do want to discuss though is that is kind of like the I'm trying to think of words to say. Like the fact that every response from Minecraft channels to commentary channels to news channels, they kind of all said the same thing. And no one really questioned the evidence that was originally there. I hate being like, I was the guy who questioned it, I was the one guy who stood out. But I don't know. I made a live stream back in the day saying, or about a week ago, I should say, I made a live stream saying, hold up, guys, statistics don't always mean that it's like a statistic can be used manipulatively. It's not even a word. Statistics can be manipulated to saying both sides of an argument. I mean, if you've seen the political debate, especially in the United States, both sides of the aisle are always picking out like cherry pick things that are just perfect for their argument at the end of the day. And I've just seen that so much that I was originally very just I was not convinced originally. Here's the thing: if Dream never replied, I probably would have assumed that he was guilty. Even though I originally thought that he was innocent, not replying would be a sign of guilt to me, since it was such a big deal. If Dream never addressed any of the points against him, there's a shot that he would have been guilty. But at the end of the day, Dream the big guns, bro. Like he addressed every point. He kind of got to everything at the end of the day, which I honestly don't have any reason to believe that he wasn't lying. I think the Dream was innocent at the end of the day. And an original point I made before, which isn't the is my mic bad? Original point I made before, which isn't the is my mic bad? It's okay. You guys are just complaining. I'm on a phone right now. Like you're not gonna get the greatest stuff. I still think he cheated. Well, I mean, you can think that, but I don't know why. Like I don't know. Like I understand that it's kind of the look, I'm not just defending Dream because like, oh, I'm some Dream stan or something. Like I like his content. I like the guy, but at the end of the day, here's the thing. Most of my audience believe he cheated. If anything, it would have been better for me to say go. It would have been better for me to go along with the crowd at that point. It honestly would have been better for me to do that, but I didn't, bro. There's no reason. Like, it would have been easier if I said, "Oh yeah, Dream cheated," and just kind of like left with that. Like, I don't know. Sometimes your mic cuts out, but I think it's a network issue. Yeah, I think it's a network issue. I'm streaming on my phone with like okay Wi-Fi right now, so I'm glad it's not buffering every 5 seconds. That's happened before. Anyways, I back to the original point I was making. Concerning to me is I have my issues with Twitter, with the fact that there's almost a monolith of opinions, and that it is an echo chamber. I know it's a cliche and overused word, but if it's almost as if one opinion goes and everyone is just there to build up one opinion. And here's the thing, a lot of people who've been on YouTube and people in like the commentary community have really gone against that, and I am a fan of people questioning an echo chambers and trying to break through. But the thing that was pretty, disturbing to me was that when the Dream cheating situation or the scandal or whatever came out, there was a monolith of opinions. There was one opinion. It was an echo chamber on YouTube and in the commentary community. Every video I watched was exactly the same. No one questioned it. No one dared to go against it. And that was pretty disheartening to me because I'm a big fan of the community for calling out places on Twitter where there is no like ability for them to communicate. And then this community that calls out people for that did the exact same thing. And that was, I don't know, that was disheartening to me. Dark Knight 098, thank you for the 5. Poggers. I don't know. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion on the situation. I think this is also just kind of a good point just to remember whenever you see a news report, a news article, and even if you kind of trust the source and you see a lot of statistics, you see a lot of data, just be careful that, statistics, they're used to point out a narrative. Statistics don't justify or validate a narrative 100%. And the thing is, it's confusing because numbers are numbers. Math has answers. Most math has one answer. But narratives are not numbers. Narratives or conclusions or things like that, they're just not numbers. So I don't think. Do you think Dream? No, I don't think Dream cheated. I've continuously held this position. I've gone in and out a little bit, but I don't think Dream cheated. One, I don't have the technical knowledge or understanding of Minecraft to point to anything to say that he did. Two, his response, in my opinion, as someone who knows very little about Minecraft, as many people watching that response are, or do, or I don't know, man. I'm not worried about my grammar right now. But as most people who watch that response also don't have a great understanding of speed running, Minecraft statistics and probability and all that. As a casual viewer of Dream's response, he seemed like he answered everything. And here's the thing. I'm sure that the speed running team will come out with their own set of things, and then the opinion will shift again, and it's gonna be a mess. But to be honest, like, I don't know, man. Just taking a water break so my voice doesn't break. Also, I've seen people call out Dream for his merch, and it just seems kind of unnecessary to me. Like, you can think that his merch is bad, but at the end of the day, dude, there's so many worse offenders you could be going after. Dream's merch is fine. Like, simplistic doesn't mean bad. Like, I don't need, like, a spew of colors, bro. The merch is a problem. I didn't really look into that, so feel free to like explain. Look, at the end, yeah, if you don't like the merch, don't buy it, bro. Like, here's the thing. People are saying it's really expensive. Yeah, when you make small order, Dream doesn't own factories in Malaysia and cents, The reason why these are expensive and why all YouTuber merch is expensive. Yeah, first of all, they want to make some money, bro. Like, I know, shocker, right? But also, it's expensive to make individual stuff. I know it's just, and first of all, it's his logo. And simplistic clothing, if anything, is, I kind of like it better. Mic cut out. I kind of like it better. Okay, so it looks like the mic is cutting in or out. I think that's a network issue. Sorry about that. Apologies, bro. Yeah, here's the thing. All merch is expensive because it's expensive to make individual, like, small batches of clothing. Dream is not Walmart. He's not making a million orders of this. Two, yeah, he wants to make some money. First of all, when you make merch, you make significantly less money than YouTube, AdSense, channel memberships, all that kind of stuff. You get a much worse cut when it comes to merch. Unless that's like your thing. Like, I think Jake Paul made a lot of money off of merch, but that was his thing. He was pushing that every day. That's why he made a lot of money. I don't know. I just think it's kind of dumb. But then again, that's just my opinion. I'm not the expert on merch. I haven't taken a PhD level course in merch ethics, so I apologize for that. point, I'm just reading comments. Dream responded, he said that because of the pandemic, making money from things like merch is really hard, but prices will change. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, 100%. The reason why, here's the thing. You go into like a small consignment shop, or you go into like a small little company, whatever. That's small business. Why is it so expensive? The more you make of something, the better deals you can make, the better prices you can get. The reason why these huge corporations sell stuff for so low is because the volume they do, the influence they have, all that kind of stuff can bring down the prices. Like, I mean, people went after Markiplier and Jack when their merch was too expensive. I didn't buy it. I wasn't personally a fan, but I was just like so just taken away by everyone was so mad. It seems like every time a YouTuber comes out with merch, it is the craziest thing ever. It is the hot story. Like, and at some point, I just assumed that people would realize that this is just the average price for merch, bro. Like, it just is. It's just how it is. I don't know. His merch is overpriced for now, but overpriced relative to what? That's what I'm trying to say. First of all, he's not trying to lose money on this. Fair enough. Okay. I'm not taking that away from him. First of all, it's hard to manufacture, especially during this time. Manufacturing in small amounts is going to make it more expensive. Shipping, ordering, all this kind of stuff. It prices in. He's not making anywhere the money you think he is. Like, he would be, if Dream only cared about money, he would be pumping out more YouTube videos. He wouldn't be focusing on merch at this point, in my opinion. I don't have his data. I don't have his data. I just think it's kind of stupid. But then no one goes for people who are okay. I see people going after like Markiplier for his merch and Dream for his merch, and then I just ignoring the fact that all these other influencers are doing this $0 scam where basically how it goes is they buy some like cheap thing off of some, I don't know, some website that mass sells it, and they sell it for $0, right? But then it's $20 in shipping, and no one says anything about that. At least tell me what it's gonna cost. Don't be manipulative and be like, "Oh, we're giving this out for free." Oh yeah, right, bro. Oh yeah, right, bro. Yeah, right. 600 viewers. I know it's crazy. If you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel because it is sellout timer time. Um, it's like 40 to $50 to get to Australia. Yeah, that sucks, but it's also like that's probably what it costs to get to Australia. That's shipping things is expensive, especially if you're shipping in small quantities. It's gonna be expensive, and I'm not saying that's good. That's really irritating, 100%. But I don't know, man. I personally think that he didn't cheat. Yeah, I'm there with you on that. The whole thing is kind of stupid. Dream haters have took advantage. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not convinced that the mod team was super malicious against him. They did say some. I think they kind of acted poorly in some aspects. I don't think this was just like a Dream hater thing against Dream. Like, I don't think he cheated. First of all, I want to make that clear. I don't think this was some big conspiracy, though. I'm not convinced about that. Is it just me or the connection bad? It might be you. If the audio sucks, fair. I'm looking at my video though, and it's pretty clean. The thumbnail, yeah, I know. The thumbnail's pretty funny. Connor, the DMCA, that also pissed me off. I mean, if you stick something manipulative like that into a 5,000 page article, that the main selling point of this bill is to get stimulus to the people who need it, and then you also put some like it's corporate nonsense at the end of the day. It I don't know why I'm so salty right now, bro. I don't know why I'm just going off on everyone. But hi guys. Will you make a reaction video about the situation? I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of what I'm doing now. So no, yes, no, I don't know. it's hard to question the statistics and the legitimacy of the mod team. After all, it is the mod team who basically have the final say in whether it should be counted. Yeah, but here's the thing: Dream doesn't really care if it's counted or not. The only it's really is he seen as a cheater in the market of the public opinion? That's what he cares about, and 100% that's what he cares about. Like, I honestly completely understand that he doesn't care about ranking on speed runs anymore. He's just trying to clear his name. Because if you're like a like, since he actually cares about the professional aspects of the game, being marked as a cheater would totally suck for him. So I understand like why he like I can understand why he said like I don't really care about ranking anymore. Like I just want to make sure I clear my name. And look, to me, if you guys are just coming in now, I don't think Dream cheated. I've held this position for a very long time, even when it was unpopular. I just don't think he cheated. And here's the thing, like even when the video came out where there was a ton of evidence against him per se, when Dream said that, "Oh, I'm hiring a PhD statistician," I was like, guys, come on. Like, are you still thinking that? Are you gonna like? Are you not gonna wait until he comes out with something, bro? Like, oh, what's your favorite flavor of yogurt? I'm not a big yogurt guy. I'll be honest. Yeah, another thing I wanted to say that was like annoying me was, and I've said this earlier in the stream, but I want to talk about it again. Dream didn't cheat, bro. That's what I said. I don't know why I have such a short temper right now, but I do. So apologize if I'm snappy to any of you. Anyways, one thing that was kind of annoying me was the response. A lot of people covering this situation, they all said I don't know. Like I understand where they came from, but okay, let's take this more generally. So I like the commentary community. I like the news community on YouTube. I think they're fascinating. They're interesting. I make my own commentary videos or whatever. But I just wanted to say, like, there's this jump. Okay, here's my issues with the commentary community, and it's one of the thing with like Dreams, the cheating thing. He didn't cheat, by the way. I just, in my opinion, I just want to say that again. Anyways, what everyone who covered this, I don't know. Every video I watched on this sounded exactly the same. Look, this has been an issue with the commentary community before, where every video is basically a carbon copy of the other one. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of like every video was the same. It was poorly handled on both sides. Dream's initial response was bad, but he said it was bad. Like he owns up to the fact that his initial response was kind of bad. His new response is great. His initial one sucked. His new one is perfect in my opinion. Um, hey, Darth Sidious 89, thank you for becoming a channel member. Everyone say something nice because I like channel members. Also, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so if you want to talk to me about that, bro, Mandalorian, not gonna spoil it, but had me in tears, bro. Oh my god. Anyways, unrelated. I want to go back to the point. I don't know. I look echo chambers and getting kind of your news. I'm talking about YouTube at this point. It 100% applies to politics, but talking about YouTube, it is 100% an issue if everyone says the same thing and no one's allowed to question it. And here's the thing, the commentary community forever has been against Twitter for doing that thing. And I am 100% behind them. Twitter's got to be less of a monolith. You can't clap on someone for just being like, "Hold up guys, let's take a second." But then they've been doing the exact same thing. And that's been frustrating. I don't know how that's going to change though. Cuz I did see some videos defending Dream and they were like 50-50 dislike to like. That's terrible. I don't know. I just saw a lot of like. Here's the thing. Ant Venom made a comment on the original video where he was like, "This looks damning." I actually think that's a fair comment for him to make, since he knows so much about Minecraft. Yeah, he was wrong on that one, maybe, but you're okay to be wrong. I was more concerned about the people, or I was more not upset. I don't want to say upset. I was more frustrated by the people who knew nothing about Minecraft, like myself. I know nothing about Minecraft. coming to a conclusion against a guy's character based off evidence that they don't understand, that I don't understand. Kate June, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate it. Everyone say something nice to them. Make them feel good. Because I like channel members. What can I say? Ugh. I don't know, man. Like, that's just my opinion on this. Like, no shade to anyone who was like, oh, Dream cheated. You're allowed to change your mind. Like, at the end of the day. Because here's the thing. You're not like influencing people. You don't have a 300,000, 500,000 subscriber channel. You're not making a video saying Dream cheated. You can hold that position and shift it at the end of the day. That's whatever. I'm more like a little bit frustrated with the people who have a really large audience kind of jumping to a conclusion because they influence a lot of people. I think with influence come power. And I've made mistakes with my influence before. I've made hot takes that I probably shouldn't have before. And I want to say that everything I'm saying should apply to myself as well. And if I ever step out of line, please correct me, okay? Please correct me. What's been happening now, everyone that protected Dream, they calling us Stan. Yeah, like I think it was kind of annoying because like I was defending him and people were like, "Oh, Dream Stan." I'm like, look, if Dream cheated and it was obvious, I wouldn't have defended him. But it wasn't obvious, bro. It wasn't obvious in the beginning. And now I still believe that he didn't. And then he came up with a video kind of like, and all the people that were like riled up, ready to take down Dream are going to be mad silent after this video. I'm just saying, dude. This may seem snooty, but what the video made the statistics so easy, but that video made the statistics so easy to understand, and I don't even know how anyone didn't understand the stats. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was okay. Look, I'm not an idiot, and I still didn't completely understand where they're coming from. I think the fact that the statistics were so easy to understand, like on the first video, is kind of showing that, well, maybe this approach was too simplified. And first of all, models are not always correct. I'm a big fan of econ, economics, finance, and here's the thing about economics is every model that is used has to be kind of taken with a grain of sand, a grain of salt, because there are so many factors. There's so many factors. You know why someone calls a recession every 3 minutes? There's a new post from financeguru.com saying that there's like a recession tomorrow because everyone has different models. I don't know, man. Zoinks, I messed up your name, but thank you for becoming a channel member. I wouldn't say some Zoinks. Yeah, I think I got that right. I think I did that right. I'm always failing to pronounce names. Thank you for becoming a channel member. I wouldn't say something nice to them because I like channel members, bro. And also, if you became a channel member, join the Discord server because you get like a cool rank and stuff. Yeah, also make sure that you watch Dream's response if you still think that he cheated. You can still think it afterwards. I'm not gonna tell you what to think. It was pretty convincing to me though. Hefis, you are a good guy. That's my nice thing to say. I hope you're a good guy. I hope that my words aren't gonna be used against me here. I kind of feel bad for Dream. Bad is in quotes because of the fact that Dream has so many stands defending him for everything. But between cheating and toxic stands, December was Dream's. Yeah, Dream got into a lot of heat this month. Yeah, look, at the end of the day, it comes with having a bazillion subscribers, unfortunately. Like, it sucks, but it's like, it's kind of the trade-off. It is what it is, man. Like... And look, this is coming from someone who basically defends Dream on everything, just because I think he's in the right a lot more than people say. I'm also going to say it kind of just comes with the job, unfortunately. Oh, what is this, guys? Sellout timer? Wow. It's telling me that it's time to remind you that if you haven't already done so, consider subscribing to the channel, because I make other videos like this that aren't live streams. So subscribe, leave a like, and prevent me from crying. Have you seen the response on r/speedrun and r/statistics? There's a lot wrong with Dream's response. Oh, man. I'm only going to have to make 50 more videos on this. So sad. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. As someone who doesn't know that much about statistics, okay, this might sound. I don't know how this is gonna sound, so don't take offense to this. But who am I more likely to believe? The PhD in statistics making a 16-page report that he was paid nicely for, I can only assume, or Redditors. I'm not saying that they're wrong, but I'm just like, without reading it, as a oh, look, this is the response. I know this is not the best response ever, but as a average consumer of YouTube, who am I gonna like believe in this? If I don't understand the math personally, who am I gonna believe? PhD and statistician who is paid to make a report, or I'm not saying anything against those people. I'm sure those are probably very smart people. Is my stream buffering? Oh, is my stream buffering, bro? Or is it just me? Okay, it looks fine now. But yeah, okay, yeah, I know. Views are about to go down like 1,000%. This is so sad. All right, well, we're fine now. Sorry for the buffer. Dang, everyone pieced. This is so sad. Anyways, who do you think I'm gonna believe a little more? Hey, look, I might be wrong. Look, maybe the guy is wrong. Maybe Reddit is correct on this. I'm not saying that Reddit isn't wrong. There's a lot of smart people on there. But at the same time, bro, like as an average consumer, who do you think I'm gonna believe? I'm just saying. Just saying. Not saying that I'm right, but as someone who's not gonna read into it, because I couldn't care less after this point, who do you think I'm gonna believe? I'm just speaking for the masses at this point. I'm just speaking for the masses. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I think both arguments hold up in different ways. Maybe. I don't know, man. Look, I don't understand Minecraft. That's one thing I should say. I don't understand Minecraft. I understand statistics better, but not to the level that it's being used. Um, I took an introductory statistics course, and the first lesson we learned was I think I should have spoken about this earlier. It's stupid I just thought of it, but the first lesson we learned in this introductory statistics course was we had this experiment. I forgot the parameters of it right now, which is unfortunate, but anyways, we were both given data, and half the class came to one conclusion and the other half the class came to the other conclusion. All of the data was correct. All the data was correct. And no one was given the A, no one was given the F in this, No one was given a B or anything. The whole point of this experiment was simply, he said, all right, well, all the data is correct, yet you came to two different conclusions. That was the first lesson in the class, which is it stuck with me. And that's why I've been like so, like, not convinced. And here's the thing, there's a chance, I actually say there's a decent chance that the people at our speed running or whatever are going to see Dream's response, pay their own rocket scientist to try and tear it apart. This could go on for a very long time. And I just want to put the point across that you can't just see a stat and then a narrative that is attached to the stat and say, oh, the stat justifies the narrative. The stat only justifies the stat. That's all I want to say. Hey, thank you for the 3. Stan Connor Pugs for clear skin. My skin is pretty good, but then again, I do use a prescription thing on my face, and I also wash it. And it still is not the greatest if you get too close. Unfortunately, I wish it was a little better, but I'm happy. I'm content. The first step is subscribing to my YouTube channel. I think it's unfair because the Reddit statistics teams should have checked GeoSquare's stats too. Yeah, that's true. That's definitely fair. In the document, it explains that the expert had to remain anonymous because of the policies of the company. Yeah, I think that's fair. some people might try and come for him for that, but look, if I was working at a professional company, I don't want my name on a Minecraft. Like, I don't want my name on that. And also, it shouldn't matter if he's anonymous or not. If the math is right and the logic is sound, it shouldn't matter if it came from a chicken who just happens to be very smart, you know? Um, the fact that Dream led with that he was a PhD and such is because he knows that most people aren't going to read the document or at least comprehend it. I'm in that category. And to lead with a qualification, that makes sense. It's unfair how people are believing the mods without hearing Dream's side. Yeah, I agree. I think everyone should have waited till Dream responded. Well, as soon as Dream said that I have a response, we should have waited for that. Personally. You are new here. Wow, hello, welcome. If you haven't already done so, my sellout timer just went off a couple seconds ago. You should consider because yeah, I don't have a lot of great reasons, but you should consider subscribing. Anyways, I'll be responding to some questions. If you guys have questions about the Dream situation, I will try and answer them. I'm sure people won't blindly call you a stan as long as you're not blindly following him. Yeah, okay, well, here's the thing. People have been saying that other people are stans for defending him. Here's the thing. You can defend him logically. You can also blindly defend him and come to the same conclusion. It could be the horseshoe. You blindly defend. That's possible. Nice thumbnail, thanks. I tweeted out a little earlier asking people for the thumbnail because it's pretty funny. My stream keeps pausing. Boo. Boo. Okay, hopefully it sucks less. Yeah, I know there's a bit of lag. It's gonna lag a little bit. I'm sorry about that. If you guys can deal with it. I'm not saying I was like a deal with it, but I'm just saying hopefully you can deal with it. Why was Dream banned on Bedrock? There might be okay, here's the thing. I feel like there's more of an explanation to that than what Dream gave, but I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and say that there is no more explanation. I don't know. I honestly don't know, especially since he doesn't play on Bedrock. I don't know. That looks professional to me. Super unprofessional. Would you ever join some sort of Minecraft SMB? To be honest, I don't play enough Minecraft unless it's like a bunch of like YouTubers with like subscribers and stuff, then maybe. But I just don't play enough Minecraft to really join SMBs and stuff. Connor, nice watch. Oh, the sellout timer watch. Oh, it's a great one too. I've played Bed Wars with you for months and gotten way better. Thank you. Yeah, I guess you play enough, you get better. Do you define yourself as a gamer? Not really. I'll be honest. Not really. More important stuff. Almost at 100K, what are you going to do for it? The better question is, what am I going to do for 50K? I forgot to do that. Why do people hate on people like Dream? Like, can't he just have a human emotion? Because okay, here's the thing. Like, it sucks, but if you're here's the social contract when you're a YouTuber. And I signed this contract when I started making content. Okay, not actually a contract, but you know what I mean. If you put yourself out into the public, you will be criticized, even if you don't think it's fair. And that's part of the contract. Like, honestly, the reason why I'm not, like, grinding out content that will get me more subscribers is because I don't know if I personally want to be as big as those people. The trade is you get a lot of money and you're famous, but you also get a ton of flack. I don't know if that's something I want. I care way too much about what random people think about me to want to do, like, to want to be much bigger than I am right now. I'm very comfortable with the size I am, subscriber-wise. The fact that I still have 400 people watching me is kind of scary to me, but I try not to think about that number too much. But yeah, Dream gets a lot of hate, but that's because he's large. A lot of the time, it's kind of it's for stupid reasons. But think about people like Charlie and Dixie. Like, they get even more for stupid things. Like, Twitter is so mean to Addison Rae, bro. Like, every single reply in Addison Rae's replies is like, why, like, Addison Rae doesn't deserve her career, only dances. I'm like, dude, shut up. That's the stupidest copy pasta I've seen in my life. Joel, thank you for becoming a channel member. I appreciate it. Everyone say something nice to Joel. Joel, I got your name right. Nice. Say something nice. Make the channel member feel good. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I'll get back to the dream thing in a second, but dude, if you have a lot of subscribers, people are gonna be brutal to you. That's part of the contract. Like, I'm not defending them. I'm not defending it, bro. Like, it sucks, but it just is. Like, I think a lot of people are like, it's unfair. I'm like, it sucks, but it's kind of what you signed up for. Like, I signed up for it. When I had a Twitter thread on me saying the Dream commented on my video and people were canceling me, Dream never commented on my video. I'm pissed about that. Like, I've been holding it back, but I'm angry that there's a thread with thousands of likes saying that Dream called me out when he never did. He never did. Okay, those are my true feelings about that Twitter. I have a lot of people on my block list just because they fell for it. Like, I was kind of brutal with the number of people I blocked. I don't know. I guess I just don't have time for stupid, bro. At the end of the day, man, I don't have time for stupid. Hey, 1,000 likes. I appreciate that. Thanks for leaving a like. I've been kind of mean and bitter during this whole stream, and I've gotten a ton of likes, so I appreciate that. I get some of the hate Dream gets because he did questionable stuff before, but how he kind of enable stand culture, rig the mob to vote. Look, Dream's made mistakes. It is what it is. He'll be called out for it, and it is what it is. At least he doesn't keep up. The thing is, like, he doesn't make the mistakes twice. Is all you can ask for at the end of the day. When are you going to build a PC? I'm still waiting till I can see some of my friends who actually know what to do. Because I would like to make a computer, but I don't like getting ripped off with a pre-built. So it might be a little bit, but we'll see. It's probably going to it's going to happen. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm being so quiet. I'm just reading comments. I spend so much time on Twitter because it's actually kind of fun. People are trash on there, yeah, sometimes, but it's also really fun. And it's really easy to be fun. He uploaded a response. Yeah, it's a good response. You should go read it. For the people coming in who just don't know my thoughts on this, I don't think Dream cheated. I never said that. I've actually always been on his side, even for some stupid reasons too. Man, this is the reasons why I don't want to be a large community YouTuber. Fair. I don't want to be large either. Like, here's the thing. I make content. I ask people to subscribe, as you should. I make content so that's relevant. All I'm doing is I just want to, I want to maintain my audience. I'm like super large at this point. I think it would be, honestly, I'm paid relatively nicely to have a small audience. I don't want the trade-off. I don't want everyone kind of knowing who I am and coming for me for nonsense. People have already came for me for nonsense, and I know it will only get worse the bigger I am. So, I totally feel you on that. Do you have a Discord? I do. Link in description if you want to join that. I really don't think he cheated. Same. His response was well made. Yep, I agree. He showed the jar file. Yeah, I didn't even look. He said, I know you guys are going to want to read into that. I'm like, I'm just going to take your word for it, bro. I don't care. Can I recommend parts? Yeah, when I'm building my PC, I'm going to ask all of you guys to help me out. Trust me. I think Techno's handled his community quite well. Yeah, I mean, Techno's community is, as communities go, it's pretty solid. Like, do you think Dream is underrated? I think he's well rated, bro. He is really good content, but he also gets incredible amount of views. I think he's well rated. I don't think he's over. He's not under. He's not over, but he's not under. Let's be honest. You can't be underrated with 1 billion subscribers, dude. And getting like 20 million views per video. You need really thick skin. Even if you have thick skin, it's gonna wear down on you. Like, I honestly thought I could just like ignore it all, but it gets to you that those are individual people saying those things with like individual complex and intricate lives that are having this opinion on you. And it sucks worse when they have it on like false reasoning and stuff. And I don't know. Thanks for replying to my comment. No issue, no problem. I think it's sad. I think it's sad how people instantly said he's innocent slash guilty before hearing the sides of the story. Yeah, no, 100%. I tweeted out originally saying I think he's innocent because it doesn't seem like something he would do. I deleted that tweet because it was a stupid reason to think he's innocent, or to I no, it's a fair reason to think he's innocent, but I didn't want to make a stance off argument that is pretty flawed. I still stand by the fact that I think he's innocent, but I retracted my original statement because it was based off an argument that was kind of just whatever. Idea for 50K subscribers. Buy a door. I already got one of those. Both sides. How does it feel being more and more recognized in social media? Do you enjoy it or does it feel uncomfortable? Both. It kind of just depends. Like, it's cool having like a bunch of people that I watch follow me on Twitter. Like, that's really cool. I don't like people talk. It's weird. There's like people on private Twitter accounts that talk about me and I get screenshots about it. If you're gonna come for me, be a public account, dude. Like, that's the lamest. If you talk smack about me on a private account, I have no respect for you. You can honestly call me out on public. That's fine. I'm fair. That's fair. Not on a private, bro. That's mad lame. Dream got mad in his tweet, which I understand because he had a good record. Yeah, look, his first response sucked, but I understand why he tweeted it. It makes sense why he tweeted it. It was a bad response, but it made sense. He was angry and such. I'm not going to fault him for his original response. One, because he retracted it, which you're allowed to do, and I think we should be allowed to do. And two, I get it. Connor, how do you feel about Lunch Club? I think they're all funny and I like them. Easy. Easy response. 67.3. He never uploaded his speed runs until yeah. I never even in the beginning I never really thought he had a lot of reasons to. It never made a lot of sense to me. Lunch Club is goated. Yeah, those guys are funny. Connor, did you see that last part of Geoscore's video? He explains why Dream would want to fake it. Yeah, I mean, I honestly think they should have left that out of a report. It just, I don't know. They should have stuck to the statistics if they're gonna do that. IMO, like that's just my personal opinion. Where's the thumbnail from? I'm glad you asked. Anyways, yeah, the thumbnail is from the Dream Streamy thing. It was like a funny clip. It was pretty memeable. I don't know, man. I thought the thumbnail was funny. I know you see Minecraft and YouTube as a hobby, but what's something that you're very passionate about? I don't really know what I want to do. I think I'm going to go for like business or economics, but I would love to do like a there's this kind of thing where it's like you both get an MBA and like a law degree. It's interesting. I haven't seen it a lot. I think like Mitt Romney got one. That might be complete cap. I don't know. I stayed neutral until Dream's response. Yeah, that's fair. I think that's honestly how more people should have gone about it. If they have a platform. Look, if you're a private person with your private thoughts, think what you want. Honestly, think what you want. By the way, if you guys are new here, sellout timer has gone off. Subscribe to the channel and leave a like, just because, yeah. Ugh, a business major. Better be a joke, bro. I think the mods were just out of their element with all the math involved. Yeah, I think I think they got into stuff that was super complex where some models will point one way and other models will point other ways. Like I don't really blame them, honestly. I hate getting Dream cheated in my recommend. Yeah, ton of videos saying 100% proof Dream cheated. I'm like, dude, do you even know what you're talking about? Like, I don't. I'm very honest that I don't know. I think Dream is innocent, but that is based off of my assumptions. But I'm also not making a video saying, everyone, Dream is 100% innocent because, or Dream is 100% guilty because I watched a video for 30 seconds and it said this. Like, I'm at least aware that I am unaware. Like, I think more people should do that. And I appreciate the people who made videos on it who said their opinion, but also said, yo, I don't really know. I appreciate that. Like you're allowed to voice an opinion, but if you have a large platform, at least admit where you don't know things, at least admit your biases, etc. Like whenever I've been doing this thing, when I make a video and it's obviously biased, I try and point that out so that people understand what they're consuming is biased material. And also, if I don't know a lot about a subject, I will say, guys, I don't know a lot about this subject. Sienna, thank you for the $2. Good morning. Good morning to you too. I don't think the mods would want to declare Dream as a cheater. Pretty sure it was a mistake. Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, honestly, I know that people say like, oh, they're against Dream and everything. I don't know. I think they found. I think they saw a pattern and went with it. Statistics is a complicated subject. I'm not coming for the mod team. I think their response was. I think Dream's response debunked theirs, but I'm not going to come for them. They're kind of just doing what their job title was. I think they could have been a lot more professional about it, but then again, look, they're just teenagers who like Minecraft, who are volunteers, who aren't paid. I'm not coming for their lives, bro. Like, what do you think about the Dream merch drama? I talked about this a little earlier, but I'll talk about it again. I think it's stupid. I every single time a YouTuber comes out with merch, it's the same complaints. It's like every single reaction video that is negative about merch seems to be exactly the same. And I know a lot of people who made negative videos about it, and I watch their content. I think they're good creators, but I think their videos on merch suck. Here's why. Um, Content creators will come out with merch. First of all, if their design is too minimalistic, oh, what do you want? The Mona Lisa, bro? Like, look, minimalistic stuff looks better sometimes. It's subjective there. Oh, I could have done the merch myself. No, you couldn't. You know, you would need the subscriber base. Anyways, that's irrelevant at this point. People are coming after it for being expensive. Do they own massive factories in the Philippines where they can make this stuff for 2 cents? No. They're making this custom stuff that is expensive, and they also make it out of decent material, and they also got to ship it, and they got to order it in a large quantity, and they maybe want to make 10%, 15%. If they wanted to make 100%, they could just make more YouTube videos. Like it's a little frustrating to me because every time a YouTuber comes out with merch, it is the same people who say the exact same things. At some point, I'm like, do you not see the pattern here? Do you not see the pattern here? Like, if it's the same issues every single time, maybe these aren't issues. Maybe this is just how it works. I don't know, dude. I don't know why I'm so passionate and salty right now, but it's more fun to be angry, I guess. I swear someone in the world would have a collection of classic art hoodies and sweaters in their closet. I'm not saying that stuff's bad. It's not for me, man. But does he not know how his response might have severely affected GeoSquare's reputation? Look, if you make a video coming for some okay, I don't retraction. If you make a video claiming about someone else's reputation and they make a response and it might negatively it bro, it's if you make a video that's coming for someone's reputation and they make a response and it comes for your reputation, like I just don't feel bad for you there. It's fair game at this point. I don't think Dream necessarily made up anything. I don't think Dream was misleading. I don't think he was necessarily going for his reputation. But if he made a video about someone and it got millions of views for about someone else's reputation, I think that's fair game. That shouldn't be an issue, bro. Like, I understand that, like, it's good that you're looking out for people, but I think he kind of brought it onto himself at the end of the day. Laws, as I said, it's the invisible social contract of the internet. Line 2. If you come for someone and they come back for you, too bad, so sad. If Dream did cheat, I still like his content. Yeah, that's another thing. I was talking to my friends. I'm like, did he cheat? I don't know, but I also don't care. People rightfully did care. If you are actually into speed running and you care about it, I get it why you're upset. But personally, I don't care, bro. Like, I don't care. Like, at the end of the day, dude, I don't really care. This is an interesting subject to talk about. This is an interesting subject. Mic muted? No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, I was buffering for a second. Now I'm back. The reason why I'm making videos about this is because it's interesting to talk about statistics and bias. I don't actually care about the speedrunning part. I couldn't care less. To be transparent. Sienna, thank you for the $5. Can you put your hand out to the side like you're about to ask a serious question? What? Thank you for the $5, but bro, I don't understand. I'm sorry, I don't know how to respond to that, dude. But thanks, I think. It's very interesting to talk about, however, he did cheat. There's no evidence on Dream's ends other than being angry about bias. I disagree with that. On Dream's video, he went through like each of the statistics and like he didn't go through it specifically, but he went through how in the paper it goes through how the data was wrong, the model was wrong. Like I don't know, I disagree with you on that. But we're allowed to disagree, whatever. Thanks for the 2. He. Okay, I'm assuming you're trying to make me do something bad there. I'm not doing that. I'm not falling for that, whatever that was. Just T-pose? No, I'm not a Fortnite kid, bro. Agree to disagree. Hey, I'm totally fine for that. If I say something and I say it really heated and it's like your opinion, I'm not coming for you. I'm totally fine if you disagree with me. Kind of overkill to call him out and make a video. Yeah, I was debating this with myself. I said, why didn't he just contact him privately? Maybe, I don't know, man. Maybe he thought he needed to do it publicly, or this team needed to do it publicly. I don't know, dude. Can you put a hat on? This is the second time you've asked me to do that. If you remind me towards the end of the stream, I'm sure I have a hat somewhere. I don't know if that's your thing or something, or you just don't like my hair, but sure, dude. I don't think Dream cheated, but still not sure. That's fair. You don't have to be sure. That's okay. I mean, you can look into it as much as you want. I'm just assuming he's not guilty, bro. Even if Dream cheated, he probably did. Zeta, what? It would still be a smart thing to deny it. Thank you for the 5. Zeta, I disagree, but we're allowed to do that. Have you seen his response? We'll build off of our conversation if you've seen his response or not. We're allowed to disagree. Like that's fair. I have not. Okay. For the people who are just coming in now, Dream did make a response. He went through each data point. He kind of explained why the model was incorrect. Zeta 100% recommend it. It's a very fascinating video. No, your hair is beautiful. Thank you, Sienna. I appreciate the compliments. Making me feel good. Have you read the paper? No. I don't think I'd understand it. I will read it at some point because I think it's interesting. But I'm not going to make a point on if the data is right or wrong because my point, if anything, is that I don't have the qualifications to make that decision. That is kind of my point, too. Skipping class was so worth it. Okay, make sure you do your homework in the class, but I'm glad I was able to make it worth it, bro. Like I said, this could ruin his rep and his livelihood. He needs to defend himself. Not his livelihood. I think most people don't care, but his rep, 100%. Are you a Dream hater or stan or fan? I'm not a hater or stan. I would say I'm a fan though. I like his stuff. I don't really watch it that much anymore because I don't personally watch Minecraft content that much at all. But when I did watch a lot of his stuff. I personally think that he did not cheat, but that's just my opinion. And the point of this live stream that I've been trying to make is that I don't understand the data. I don't understand the Minecraft behind it. And I think most people didn't either, and they jumped to conclusions and were very, very strong with those conclusions. If you did understand it, fair enough. Dream respond on his second channel. Yeah. If you haven't watched that, I'm making this video because of that video he released. Making OnlyFans. I'll post Minecraft content on there. But I'm assuming that's not the appeal. Though, why not privately talk it out? This is almost like Tati calling out James. Yeah, here's the thing, guys. I kind of agree. I don't personally understand why they didn't talk to Dream privately first. I don't totally understand the video, dude. Like, I don't totally get it. There might have been a reason, but look, from my biased perspective, I think they should have just gone to him first. Maybe they thought he wouldn't take it seriously, but at least give it a shot. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I feel honestly there would be no reason for Dream to cheat. Yeah, no, I agree. That was my original argument. I kind of backed out of it because some people just do stupid things. I don't think he cheated though. I think his response was good. Geosquare only publicly announced that his submission was invalid. Dream has a very invested fan base. They can even hurt someone's career. Don't you think he should handle it more carefully? Look, if yes and no. Dream's original tweet was bad, but he retracted on that. It's not like Dream went after Geosquare first. That's the thing I think that we're disconnecting on. If you make a public video and it has a lot of traction to it, and it's going after the legitimacy of someone and kind of going after their character, since cheating is, it is sometimes to many people, it's a sign of a flaw in the character. I think that if someone responds, I don't know. I just don't think that it is his responsibility to make sure. I don't know, man. Like, it's not like Dream went after him first. That's all I'm saying. I think that once you make that video calling him out, you've signed the internet social contract where if you call someone out, they have full right to respond. And they don't have to care how they respond. That is line 2. Line 1 of the internet social contract is, if you are famous, you will get flack. Too bad, so sad. That's true about me. It's true about Dream. It's true about everyone. I do admit that a lot that Dream apologized for saying bad things in the past months. I do admire a lot that. Yeah, no. In Dream's response, I'm very happy that he responded. He retracted his original Twitter statement because that original Twitter statement was kind of a bad call. But at the end of the day, he was heated and in a moment, and he retracted it. So that's water under the bridge, 100%. Unspoken rules of the internet, 100%. If you call someone out and they clap back, not the person who's clapping back, it's their responsibility. Dream also said not to send hate. Yeah, okay. Everyone does that. Like, it's good that he did it. I'm very happy that he said that. But let's be real. Hey guys, I'm gonna be talking about this person who completely just destroyed my butt. Don't send him any hate though. Like, it's good that he did that. I'm just saying that. Are people going to listen? It's been a thing on the internet for a while. I mean, Leafy started it when he started to get hate for the people he come after. He should. I'm glad Dream put that in there. The disclaimer is good. I'm just saying it's kind of this show at this point. The reason I can binge watch your videos is because your unique opinions on stuff. It's refreshing. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes I come out with hot takes, and I apologize for that, but I'm not not going to not going to conform to the herd. It's just I don't know, man. Do people forget that CCs and people on the internet are real people? Yeah. Okay. So the thing about the internet is that you will easily say things to people that you would never say to them face to face. There's a lot of masking and a lot of socially we haven't adapted to the situation that people behind the screen are actual real people. That might take a while. That might never happen. But I think that should be. It's just if you have enough fans, people are gonna suck, and people are gonna hate on you for almost nothing. I mean, if you want to see a worse, Dream has it not great, but people like Addison Rae and Charlie D'Amelio have it much worse. And look, they do stupid things and they make content that I don't think is entertaining at all. But I don't hate on them, and I think their hate is ridiculous. So you're not a robot. Not entirely. Part cyborg. With my speed and my Twitter replies, I just drink a speed 3 pot before I go on Twitter. Bang, bang, bang. First reply. I hate that people made a video that is just Dream cheated, but like even my bros are like, yeah, he did come out. He did even one of the community also being called a stain. I'm sure that comment made sense. My brain just fell apart while reading it. Dream doesn't deserve the hate. No, I mean no one deserves the hate, but if you're a content creator, you're gonna get it. It's unwarranted. Trust me. I think the hate against big creators, Dream, Dixie, I don't know, Mr. Beast, whatever. I think it's unwarranted, but it's also just something that happens. I want to make that clear. I'm not saying it's a good thing or that it's justified. I think it's stupid. I think the stuff that they come for these people is so dumb, but I don't know, man. I just got 2 comments about A6D. Did he say something new? Because I don't want to talk about the old drama, bro. I don't want to. I don't want to make this stream any more controversial than it already is. Wait, aren't drops determined by the world seed, or is it some kind of formula? I'm not the guy to ask about that. I'm sorry. The video against Dream only showed the negatives, and that's why I feel it can not be valid. Well, I don't know. I don't think I don't think that the video against Dream. I think it was kind of cherry picked. I think the model was wrong, but I don't know if I 100% agree with that. I don't know. Instead of making a video and making a big deal out of it, they could have just handled it privately. Yeah, that's one thing I'm personally not. I don't understand. I don't understand why they didn't just handle the whole thing privately. I'm not gonna have like a righteous stance against it because I really am just confused. I feel like there's a lot more I don't understand, but I personally am just like, what? Why? I don't know, man. Check out r/statistics. Okay. Okay, r/statistics dream. Let's read through this. All right. Why can I not find it, bro? Why is this so hard to find? r/statistics. All right, it should be one of the top posts. 7 hours ago. Accused Minecraft. Okay. Bro, I can't even find it. I'll respond to it later. I just don't feel like looking for it. Anyways. Not safe for work. Minecraft Twitter is trending. Don't look. Don't look, bro. Hello. Hello. Did the person who sparked his cheating allegation by stating the improbability of Dream's Pearl trade respond yet? No. I don't think so. No. Honestly, it makes sense. If they're going to have a response, have it be a good one. Dream took weeks to respond because he wanted a good response, 100%. When it comes to responding to stuff, quality over speed. You need to it needs your response has to come out without like within like a couple weeks, can't be like years. But quality over speed when it comes to these responses. I also think the internet is just too quick to judgment on these things. Like people are just right away like wait, every type of drama, people are taking their time to respond, but in that time period, accusation, response, in that time period, it is a mess. Everyone's just like, oh, it's 100%. Like, I didn't hear the response because it hasn't come out yet, but he's 100% in the wrong. Always on everything. Honestly, I don't give a crap if Dream treated. Yeah, look, personally, me, I wouldn't care. I think this is just an interesting conversation to have. Even if he did, I wouldn't care. I know people do care, but personally, I don't really care. Everyone, quality over quantity. Quality. Totally agree. I actually thought Dream was guilty. Then I watched the video before I did my own research. I mean, yo, that's fair. You're allowed. Like, I'm not blaming anyone for thinking that Dream was guilty after watching Geosquare's video. It was convincing. I just refused to hold that position because I didn't understand it. Also, I mean, look, I have a different thought process because I have a platform where I influence people's decisions. Not a ton of people, but look, that's a decent number of people. I've been streaming for 80 minutes and there's still 300 people watching me. I have a decent sized platform, so I have to be really careful when I make a statement. So my thought process was like, wait a minute, I don't understand this data. I'm not going to make an opinion on something I don't understand. And if I do, I'm going to be very clear that I don't understand it. And as someone, I believe in guilty, or I believe in innocent until proven guilty. And that video to me didn't prove that he was guilty because I didn't understand it. So I was waiting for Dream's response. If Dream's response sucked in combination with that video, I would have probably labeled him as guilty in my head. But his response was good. So I'm labeling him as innocent. That's just my thought process, bro. Connor, thoughts about what Keemstar said 12 years ago? I don't know and don't care, I guess. I don't know, man. What is happening? My voice is about to go. That's what's happening. Connor, I love your opinion on things. Thank you. And I hope you guys, even if you disagree with everything I've said, know that don't take it personally. I don't really care at the end of the day. But thoughts on PewDiePie? I like him. Funny guy. I haven't watched his stuff in a while, but this is personally. I don't know why his run is more illegitimate than when he has video evidence. Okay, so the reason why they were saying is because they said that his luck was basically improbable. But here's the thing. The model was wrong according to Dream's video. So I think their video was fair, but the model was wrong. And some of the stuff was a little cherry-picked too. Oh, I'm tired, guys. I think I'm going to end the stream at some point. All right. Hi. All right, so if you haven't already done so, consider subscribing to the channel. I post stuff, not too much. I'm not going to spam your sub box, but please consider subscribing to the channel because good things. Also, leave a like in the stream so that you'll potentially get recommended my other stuff. I don't really know. Consider turning on my notifications because it'll let you know when I do stream. I enjoy it. I do enjoy streaming. Hat. Okay. I can get you a hat. That's fine. I can get you a hat. My closet. A bunch of stuff in there. This is not the school that I'm attending. I just have a hat from there. My hair does not look great under a hat. All right, so that's your $2 request, and I'll happily do it. Anyways, if you haven't already done so, consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on the notifications so you'll be notified when I stream again. And I am very active on Twitter. My Twitter is Connor Pug, so go follow me there right now. Also, join the Discord server. It's linked in the description. And if you want to play Minecraft with me when I do play, which isn't that often, and if you want to have a special place in the Discord server, consider becoming a channel member. Discord's linked there. Go join. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching. This was kind of fun to do, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.